chandeliers.
Ceilings?
Yes!
All things that you take at a picnic.
Yes!
Things you wear in your hand.
Things go into bottles.
And glasses
And things that break.
This is the $10,000 pyramid. Today's special guests are Barbara Feldon and John Schuck. Your host is Dick Clark.
Thank you. And welcome to the $10,000 pyramid. We had a couple of close calls yesterday. Not really. You folks never really gave us much of a threat now. Is today the day, Barbara? You gonna...
Well, I wasn't a threat. How can you say that about me?
Well, I kind of
felt
think of
very
$10,000 and somebody trying to take it away from us as a threat.
Oh.
It's all in the name of good, clean fun.
Yes.
You are in a movie of the week, and I don't know anything at all about it other than the fact that you're in it.
Oh, yes. Well, it's a movie of the week, and it's called What Are Best Friends For? And it'll be on this fall. I don't know the exact
Who's
date.
in it with you?
Lee Grant and Larry Hagman and Ted Bessel and myself.
Sounds like
Four
a
of us.
yocker, a fun thing.
And it's a comedy, and I think it'll be fun.
We look forward to it.
Thank
Say
you.
hello to Jim Kaysen, who has won $100. Is it 100 or 150? Jim?
I think it was 100.
We'll double check it. I think it's 100. I have it written down here in my inimitable handwriting, which I can never read. Continued good luck to you, Jim.
Thank you.
John Schuck, you threw me a line about McMillan's wife yesterday I will treasure for a long time. How long does it take to make one episode of that?
Well, they always schedule us for 10 days, 10 working days, but we usually spill over to about 14, 12 to 14 working days.
Total running time is, what, 90 minutes?
90 minutes, except this year we're going to be doing two-hour programs, which is very exciting to us because we can get a little more complicated, a little more intrigue in there.
We look forward to it.
Thank
Good
you.
luck today, John. You've done well thus far. Your partner is Janice Jessen. Did I
Right.
pronounce it correctly? We never got a chance to say much more than hello and not even how are you. What do you do? Yes.
I'm a PBX receptionist, and I'm married and I have a 10-year-old son.
Well, he'll be home rooting, hopefully, or I guess he'll be in school.
He's in
We can
school.
tell him to
He's in
himself.
school. Right.
Good luck to all four of you. Let me call your attention to the winner's circle. That's the object of the game, to get over there and take that $10,000 home with you. To do that, you work through our pyramid over here, and up there for your consideration this morning, we have Going My Way, Way Down South. Ladies are welcome. Enough is enough. Amuse yourself, Junior, and check the source. Barbara Feldon, as usual, will start us off. Hopefully.
Okay, I'm going to do Amuse Yourself, Junior.
All right, let me get my hands on it here. These are things a kid plays with. And they'll come up on that screen one at a time. You may describe them, Barbara, in any way you want. If you use part of the answer in your description, you'll hear... There he is. And he will descend upon you at that point, but that
I
means you've
hope
made a
so.
mistake. Continue. 30 seconds now to describe things a kid plays with.
Okay.
Stand by, Jim. Ready? Go.
It's a little animal, and it goes
doggy?
bow wow. A little one.
Puppy.
Little, yeah. It's icky, and it rains, and it gets in the dirt.
Mud,
and makes,
mud.
Yeah. And you jump it.
Jump rope.
It's a single one. Yeah, right. Then it's on strings, and you make little things.
Puppets,
yeah.
marionettes.
And you do it, and you send them across, and they roll.
Marbles.
Right. And you play it. It's a game, and you buy Park Place and
Monopoly.
Yes. And you take it, and you put a stone in it, chung, like that.
Slingshot.
Yeah.
Very good, Barbara. You got it.
Right.
Jim, you'll be happy to know that slingshot and the buzzer sounded simultaneously, and they gave you credit for it.
Oh,
You got
great.
7 out of a possible 8 score. A little bit more, and you would have had all of them. It's 7-0 thus far. John Schuck, make a choice, please.
Well, ladies are welcome, definitely.
All right. Describe for your partner, Janice, places where women gather. These are places where women gather. Ready? Go.
Delta Pi, this is a Greek organization in college that you joined.
A sorority.
Right.
Sorority.
Nuns belong to a...
Convent.
Women go to have their hair fixed at
Beauty
a...
parlor.
A young girl getting married, the girls get together...
Engagement party. Shower. Bridal shower.
Right. models wear clothes and parade in front in a...
or a fashion show.
Right. In the afternoon, you go to the theater, and it's called a...
It's called a bad. Very well done. Score is 7-5. We've got a tight game going here. Jim, make a choice, please, of the remaining 4.
Let's have enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Please describe these people who go to extremes. You'll understand this as it comes up. These are people who go to extremes. Barbara, ready? Go.
Someone who drinks too much.
An alcoholic.
Right. Someone who hoards his money.
A miser.
Someone who hides out by himself in a cave all the time.
Oh, yeah,
With a long beard, right. Someone who has lots of money.
He's a millionaire.
Bigger.
Midas.
Bigger, no.
Yeah.
Another word.
Oh, yes, he's a miser.
He has more than $1 million.
He's a
More than $1
you
million.
better go on.
Okay. She has no clothes and she rode on a horse.
Lady Godiva.
Okay. Time that up. Billionaire. You were working too hard at it. You had millionaire and all you needed was a B for it. It's 11-5 at the moment. Janice, you have a choice of going my way down south, and check the source.
Going my way.
Going my way it is. For John Schuck, describe these things that go back and forth. Things that go back and forth.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
This is a boat, and it goes across the sea back and forth.
ocean liner.
No, it's a small one. People get on it to go just back and forth.
Ferry
Small,
boat.
right. This is Mark Spitz.
A swimmer.
Right. This is something that you cut wood with, or trees. Big,
saw.
Right. This is the thing that does on the windows.
Windshield wiper.
Right. This is what a person does on a subway in New York, so he doesn't have to back and
holds
forth.
onto a strap.
No, what
Oh,
he
he
has
commutes.
to trap. Right.
Right.
This is an old-time bus. It's a tourist bus, an old-time tourist bus.
Okay, very close score now. Janice and John, you are trailing by 1 point. They're having a little conference over there. I'll get their attention in a second. John, take that screen in front of you now, if you will, sir. And I call your attention to the last 2 subjects up here. Way down south, and check the source. You make the choice.
Let's try way down south.
Way down
All right.
south. Get as many points as you can, because your opponents will follow you, and they, you know, will obviously try to beat you.
Okay.
Okay. You will describe, please, these southern things. Southern things. Ready? Go.
This is where Scarlett O'Hara lived on it's a type of home.
Plantation.
Right. This is Jack Daniels is a particular kind
Southern.
is a drink.
Whiskey,
Scotch.
Bourbon.
Right. These are white, and it's like
Gardenia.
cream of wheat. It's they're all ground
oats,
up.
oatmeal.
No.
Wheat, rye.
Next one. Colonel Sanders is a.
Grits.
Go ahead.
All right. This.
Okay.
I'm giving away products like crazy. Sorry.
You were zeroed in correctly. The colonel is a Kentucky colonel, but you used the word.
gee.
You used the word colonel in the descriptions. That's
Yes,
why
I
the
understand.
little cuckoo hit you there. It's 13-11. Barbara and Jim, if you get 2 answers correctly, and that's all, it's a tie. We go to the tiebreaker. 3 gives you another chance, Jim, to try for the $10,000. You already have 100. You're trying for $10,000 if you get 3 right. Describe these things that are used for reference. Things used for reference. Ready?
Right.
Go.
It's a whole set of books. It's Britannica.
encyclopedia.
Yes. You write little personal things in it, and you lock it up.
A diary.
Yeah. It's where you go, and it's 42nd Street, and you go and you sign books.
The
up.
library.
Yes.
You've won the game. Janice, sorry to disappoint your 10-year-old son, but you'll have a nice gift for the whole family.
Thank
We thank
you.
you
It was
very
a lot
much
of
for
fun.
joining us. Jim, you made this $10,000 decision before. Will you do the same thing? Will you give the clues, or will you get the clues? You're going to change your strategy?
Yes, I think I will. This time, I'll let Barbara Feldon give me the clue.
Let's get over there and see what happens. $1,000, you must name the 6 subjects that'll come up behind you. Barbara, remember, every time we reveal a subject, quickly give him a list of the things. If you go all the way up to the top of the pyramid in less than 60 seconds, this man will have $10,100 and be very happy about the whole thing. Barbara, a word of caution, you're allowed only to give a list of the things that fit the subject. If you use any other kind of clue or mention any part of the subject, you'll hear this sound. That means you've given up the chance at the $10,000, but there may still be other subjects there. Go after them, because Jim gets more money. You both understand? Good luck for the second time, Jim. Here's your first subject. Go.
Okay, nose, eyes, mouth.
Parts of the face.
Right. Dopey,
One of the seven dwarfs, all the seven dwarfs.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse.
Walt Disney characters.
Yes.
Red, white, blue, stars, stripes.
Parts of the American flag.
Right. A car, a house, a safe.
Property.
A lock.
Things that you open with a key, things that are locked up.
Go ahead.
Grass, Irish.
Things in Ireland, things that are green.
Leaves. Snake, lion,
Animals
dog.
in a zoo. Things that bite.
Yes.
That's fabulous. Look at this. You're lying down and relaxing now.
Can I go home now?
No, you've got to stay. It's mandatory that
Stay
you
and
stay.
spend his money.
See that you do it again. Well, Jim, when you sat down, tell the truth. Did you honestly that you'd had $100? Do you think you'd have 10,100?
I honestly didn't think it was going to go very far this time.
Well, you didn't get far the last time, so you never know. What are you going to do with the money, please?
Well, I have a few little bills to pay. And I don't have a car right now. I want to get one. That's it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, Barbara. Very much. Hold on. We'll be back right after this. As we return, I call your attention to a very happy lady over there who's giving our money away hand over fist.
It was very exciting. It's like being on a roller coaster.
See that you cease immediately. No, I'm only kidding. The man next to you wants to do the same thing. This is Gene Davis. Gene, what do you do, sir, please? Your occupation?
I'm in the temporary employment business.
All right, sir. We thank you for joining us here, and trust you get all of your people work and go home wealthy today.
Thank you.
The man next to you is John Schuck, who did very well, but didn't quite come through. Maybe this is your turn this time, John. Your
Sure, hope
partner
so.
is Linda Turetsky, and Linda, how do you spend your days?
With 2 children.
It's a good way to go.
Yes.
I call your 4 mutual attentions, if I may. First of all, to the winner's circle. That's where all the activity takes place, where you want to get. To get there, you work this pyramid over here. There are 6 subjects up there for your consideration. Do as you're told. Where there's smoke. I love a parade. Throw caution to the wind. Inside out. Looking for an opening? Question mark. Barbara Feldon, make the choice.
Where's their smoke?
Where there's smoke. Please describe for Gene Davis these things that are smoky.
Okay.
These are smoky things. Gene, ready, go.
Okay. It erupts. And it's a mountain. And it comes
Volcano.
out. Yes. And you smoke it and you
Cigarette.
get cancer. Okay. It's where you put the logs and you light it and it goes up.
Fireplace.
Okay. And it's the front end of a train. It goes.
Locomotive.
Yes. And it has fire on it. You run with it and the electric.
Torch.
Yes. And it's where you go and you hear jazz and you have dinner and you have drink.
Discotheque.
Yes, but it's
bar.
old-fashioned one. And
A restaurant.
They have a club.
A club, nightclub.
Got it. You got it. Okay. There were 6 possibilities, and I think you got 5 of them, if I'm correct in that. Score is 5-0. And John Schuck, you have a choice of 5 subjects.
We've decided to be obedient and do as we're told.
Do as you're told. Right up there at the top. Describe these things that give instructions. Things
Okay.
that give instructions. Ready? Go.
This is the lady on an airplane who helped you?
Coffee, tea, or milk.
That's right. She is a...
Stewardess.
Right. Okay. In college, your teacher sometimes...
Professor.
Right. This famous director is a German, and...
Bernstein.
No,
Leonard Bernstein.
no, he's a film director, and he always talks like...
Otto Preminger.
Correct. Okay. When you make a telephone call, you talk to the...
Operator.
Right. Leonard Bernstein is a...
Director. Conductor.
Right.
It's tied up. Okay. Out of the parade, throw caution to the wind, inside out, looking for an opening. Which one will it be, Gene? I'm sorry, over here.
Okay, we'll try looking for an opening.
Looking for an opening, right here. Please describe for Barbara these things that open other things. These are things that open other things. Ready? Go.
This is something you can open a blouse or a pair of trousers, and it slides up and down.
Button zipper.
Right. Okay, this is a guy that serves drinks in a nightclub, and he's behind the...
bartender?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. This is something you do when you're...
You sleepy? Mouth. You're yawn.
Yes. Okay, this is something they play before, as the orchestra's warming up, or it's the thing that they...
The theme, the opening song, the overture.
Yes, it. This is the person who's head of the board.
Okay. It's 9-5. Linda Turetsky, do you have a choice of I Love a Parade? Throw caution to the wind, inside out. Which one will it be?
Inside out.
Inside out, the lady says. If I can find it here. You are to describe for John Schuck things that go in and out. Things that go in and out. Ready? Go.
You eat with it, and it's not a knife.
fork.
It's not a knife.
It's
and
a
not
spoon.
It's a clock, and it goes. It makes a sound, and a bird comes out and goes in and out.
cuckoo
in and
clock.
out. Right. Come on, your mouth, and you drop
false
it.
teeth.
Right. Can you see it?
A mouse.
Oh, right. It's in the ocean. You go like that.
The waves, the tide.
You dump it in the water, and you make
A tea bag.
You put it in your the thing that you smoke, and you stick it in
A
the
cigarette holder.
No, pipe cleaner.
Oh, my God.
John and Linda can step ahead by a couple of points. It's 11-9. Take the screen, if you will, please, Barbara Feldon. In front of you, choose between the last two.
I love a parade.
All right, this is your last turn at bat. Get as many points as you can. Gene and Barbara, describe, please, Barbara, things you see in a parade.
Okay.
Things you see in a parade. Ready? Go.
Okay. It's huge and has a long trunk.
Oh, the elephant.
Yes. And they blow on them, and they're Scottish, and they make noise.
The
They go,
bagpipes.
Yes. And it's the head guy in the whole city gives away
The
a key.
majorette.
No, he
The-
gives
the drum
key.
leader.
No, he's the head of the whole city.
The mayor.
Yes. And this is a thing you blow it up and it
The
flies
hor-
up in the air. And
balloons.
it's colored, yes. And then there's an instrument you play and
The horns.
da-da-da-da, and
Trumpet.
you play taps on it. At the end of the day, it's
The bugle.
Yes.
Well, bugle came at the gun, that's for sure. I didn't see the score change, but I'm sure you got credit for bugle, did he not? He did. All right, fine. It's 14-11. Linda and John, you're 3 points behind. If you get 3 correctly, it's a tiebreaker situation. If you get 4, Linda, then you'll try for the $10,000. John, you're to describe these things that are dangerous. Dangerous things.
Okay.
Ready?
Dangerous.
Go.
This takes place in a ring, and there's a matador.
A bullfight.
Right. This is something that sometimes they wrestle them, and they also make shoes out of them. It's a reptile in Florida.
Alligator.
Correct. This man jumps out of an airplane, and it's called,
parachutist.
and the stunt is called. He jumps out of an airplane,
And he parachutes.
and he free falls, and that's called.
A free fall jump.
Next one.
Sky jump.
Next one. This is when you have one bullet in a gun and you spin it and you point it toward your head.
Oh, I found it. It's called Russian roulette.
You got it. It's a tie. Okay. And would you mind not doing it anymore, please? All right, I have a tiebreaker in my hand. I'll tell you about that right after this word, all right?
Can't wait.
Tiebreaker. John, you make the choice. You may describe words that begin either with the letter M or the letter B. It's exactly the same game as you played before.
Fine,
You see it.
letter M.
M will be yours, B will be yours, Barbara. Describe these words beginning with the letter M. Ready, go.
This is a fur wrap, and it's...
Mink.
Right. She was a famous sex pot. Her name was...
Marilyn Monroe.
Right. And this is something you put over a ferocious dog's nose.
Moose.
And it stops him from biting. And,
A muzzle.
That's right. This is what happens when you have a whole group of people riding. They're called
Mob.
this is a big animal with horns on his head. It's not a deer, but it's
A moose.
Right. This is a day we all pause to commemorate war veterans. It's called...
Memorial Day.
Right.
Okay, you got it right at the time. It's 20-14. You did very well. They got 6 right. You've got to get 6 to go to the next tiebreaker. If you get 7, you've won the game. The letter B. Describe, Barbara, these words that begin with the letter B. Ready, go.
Okay. It's not a sister, it's a...
Brother.
Okay. It's you eat it in a sandwich and it's sliced and it has
Bologna.
garlic in it. Yeah. And it's a place you go on your honeymoon. And it's an island off the coast of
Bermuda.
Yes. And it's you play it like a ukulele.
Banjo.
almost. Yeah. And it's a thing you put on a baby and they don't slobber. And,
bib.
Yeah. And it's a man who set out for the West, and he did all the trails through the West, and his last name begins with B. And
Boone.
yes, and it's a person who's really dull.
Okay, another tiebreaker. You folks are going to do me in. All right. Change the screens around, if you will, please. Take the screen in front of you, and you have the choice of the letter P or the letter F.
Sure, here, yeah.
And it's Gene,
F.
you want me to go? I'm sorry. Gene, you tied it. I'm addressing my remarks wrongly, but Gene, you have the choice. Whether P or F. Hold on a second.
F.
We'll be right back after this commercial. As we wrap up here at Television City at CBS in Hollywood, Barbara Feldon, Gene, you've got the choice of the letter P or F. What's it going to be?
F.
The letter F. Go home and study all night, every word in the dictionary. And we'll turn to John and Linda tomorrow. You will have the letter P, and we'll try to break this tie. You ready to go again, John?
I am ready. This is getting really exciting. This is
I need a nap.
You could just go lie down for a little
Yes.
while, and in about 24 hours, we'll see you again. Hopefully, and wish you both good luck. Thank you for the tie. Let's stop it right now. We'll see you tomorrow. For now, Dick Clark. So
This program was recorded.
Meet Barney. Barney likes to run out on his bill at restaurants. And then there's Aaron. Aaron steals Halloween candy from little children. Who's gonna trust them?
Hey, easy. Come on, kitten.
Find out on Friend or Foe tonight at 10:30 only on Game Show Network.